Hello, everyone. This is Matthew Laborde with Elifin Realty here to bring you this latest edition of The Pulse. So, The Pulse is a weekly update on the commercial real estate landscape in Baton Rouge. Basically, all the commercial sale transactions filed in the previous week in East Baton Rouge Parish, then upcoming planning and zoning cases, and permits. So, this is like the golden secret. It's not really a secret because we send it out to everybody, but it's like the golden tool that keeps you up to date on what's going on in the market. It's used by the top appraisers, brokers, investors, developers, vendors in the market to stay up to date. So if you're not signed up, go to elifinrealty.com, sign up right now. Let's get to it. All right, multifamily sales. There was a 150 unit complex that sold off of Nicholson called the Embassy Apartments. So this is student housing. It's older. It sold for $11.6 million, which is $77,333 per unit to a group out of New York that owns several apartment complexes in Baton Rouge. So this just adds to their holdings. All right, next up, retail sales. So this is an O'Reilly's Auto Parts on Burbank. It's a triple net lease property sold to a Michigan-based Agree Realty Corporation as an investment. Agree Realty, they buy similar properties all over the country. Next up, we got industrial sales. So 8212 Airline Highway. This price withheld. Very interesting sale here. So this is a beautiful little building. It was actually scheduled for sheriff's sale, scheduled to go to foreclosure, but that was scheduled like last week or the week before. The sale was stopped. Apparently somebody came and they had a deal in the works and were able to close that deal, take care of it, and save it from going to foreclosure. Next up, 2815 Monroe Ave. So this is right behind the Louisiana Creamery building on Plank Road, near Plank Road in Choctaw. Little warehouse. It's been completely stripped. Basically, it's just a metal building, sold for $52,000. No office sales last week. Surprising. That's a rare week, but no office sales recorded in East Baton Rouge Parish. Upcoming planning and zoning commission cases. So these are some interesting cases from around the city. First up, we got a rezoning for office use on South Acadian near I-10. This is proposed by Bo Box. And let's see here. Let me pull up where this is located. Okay, so it's located, here's I-10, here's South Acadian Thruway, and you've got this, looks like this little area of South Acadian right before Dawson's Creek that they plan to do an office development there. Makes great sense. It's a great area, perfect for office. So they're trying to rezone it from residential to office. Should be a good development and clean up that little portion of South Acadian. So good for them. All right, next up we got Highland Bayou. Highland Bayou is a proposed subdivision, stirring up some information or stirring up some activity because it's trying to build one house on a 13,000 square foot lot. There's about 12 acres, so not exactly sure how many homes they plan to build, but I believe it's a large number. And if we look at where this is on Highland really quickly, it's just off of Bluebonnet on Highland Road. So you can't see it really in this picture. Let me transport us. So this is General Informatics and at Highland Development. Slick, nice, beautiful Highland development there. And then across the street is where this proposed subdivision is going to take place. Imagine that's going to be an interesting topic at the next Planning and Zoning Commission. Expect to see a lot of people out there. All right, next up, we got commercial permits issued last week. This is always super fascinating if you're an investor or a vendor or just like to know what's going on in the market. a lot of it's right here. So a lot of the news stories that you read will first show up right here about who's moving where, who's expanding, who's where was a fire and they're having to renovate the whole complex. That's all information right here. So if you just stay up to date and read the pulse, you'll know a lot about what's happening before everyone else knows what's happening. So that is the whole purpose of the pulse. Subscribe, go to elifinrealty.com, sign up. You can also check out this recent content. We got some 360 walkthroughs of some of the multifamily listings that we have. All right, everybody, this is Matthew Laborde with Elifin Realty, signing out. Thank you so much.